Hello everyone, and welcome back to your favorite political satire show, With the Facts. I'm your host, Jack Kessler.
And I'm Paula Torró. Let's get to it.
The hotly contested race for North Carolina's Senate seat got a little spicier this month when it was revealed that Democrat nominee Cal Cunningham had cheated on his wife in a months-long affair which included exactly one intimate encounter and some of the most depressing sexting that we've ever seen.
The race between Cunningham and Republican incumbent Thom Tillis has been closely watched by the leadership of both parties, with Democrats hoping that a win in NC would help them regain control of the Senate. Many in his party believe that Cunningham's wholesome image, veteran status, and family man persona would help him win in a state Trump took in 2016. But news of this affair seemed to have sucked the soul right out of his campaign. And
just who was this mystery woman who drained Cunningham's balls and conscience? Political consultant Arlene Guzman Todd, who sexted Cunningham for months before meeting with him for a night of intimacy in his own Carolina home. Those texts have been released, and we'll be reading some of them now for your pleasure.
Hey. And you are historically sexy, every day and night.
When can I see you? I want to kiss you.
And I kiss back, a lot.
Guzman later texted,
Pick a day, city, make up an excuse for the fam, ditch a staffer, starch or white shirt, and be ready to kiss a lot.
Near the end of their tryst, Guzman texted a friend,
He's not even cute enough for me. It's the power I'm attracted to. But it's dumb.
And later,
LOL, I'm just going to send his opponent his naked photos. That will teach him.
No such nudes have appeared, and Cunningham is still in the race, having publicly apologized for his actions. Whether Cunningham's campaign or even his marriage survives, we'll have to see.
Remember during the summer when we thought Kim Jong-un was dead, and then alive, and then his sister was going to rule the country? Well, Korea's own international man of mystery seems to be in perfect health. He just held an over-the-top military parade, just as usual, nothing new, to unveil their new ICBM, which stands for Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. And we can tell you now, it's not going to be used to make the world a better place. Simply put, the message to Trump is, don't mess with us, we're big boys now.
The North Koreans claim that their military buildup is only meant to deter invasion. Kim Jong-un's speech was moderate and de-escalating, experts say, with the supreme leader even holding an olive branch while North Korea's assembled military might paraded down Pyongyang. Experts remark that the shift in language, with the regime's nuclear weapons now referred to as war deterrence rather than nuclear deterrence, represents a move towards moderation, as if simply changing the name means said weapons can no longer level cities. And what if the North Korean people, so often forgotten in these discussions? They're still starving and being exported to China as slave labor. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
To update you all on President Trump's condition, his doctor is saying that he's doing exceptionally well following his positive coronavirus test. The president is now able to walk amongst the people again as if nothing had ever happened. It seems like a long shot that our 74-year-old president was able to recover from this mysterious virus. But what is even weirder is that he was allowed to resume public interactions 10 days after his diagnosis. Whatever happened to the whole quarantine for 14 days if you test positive rule? For 14 days you can't go outside, you can't touch anything, and you have to stay locked in your room alone. Is that still a thing? Well, apparently not, given the fact that the president was able to see the sun after only 10 days.
According to the CDC, a person recovering from the coronavirus may be around others 10 days after the onset of their symptoms, only if they have been fever-free for at least 24 hours without medication and any other symptoms they may have are improving. It is obvious that Trump's symptoms are improving and he has broken his fever. But how is this the case for a senior citizen who was hospitalized and needed supplemental oxygen on 2 separate occasions? How did he recover so fast and so easily?
According to Trump, he is simply built different. But we all know the probability of that being the case. Apparently, he was given a combination of 3 different trial drugs used to combat COVID-19. These drugs have not been proven to be a cure for the virus. However, they are said to speed up recovery times. These drugs may be the reason Trump is up and running so soon.
It's still a bit confusing and highly suspicious as to why the president is as healthy as he is today. Trump calls it a blessing, which is great and all, but we'll see what comes to the surface after this year's presidential election. Well, that's this week's episode of With the Facts. I'm Jack Kessler.
And I'm Paula Torron. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.